So in this week, we're going to do electronic kinetic lab by using Express SCH. So first, as per schematic from the manual, so we have to draw the circuit by connecting the wires, the connectors, capacitors, and resistors. So to get the component, you can we go to component, click component and component symbol manager. So next we can do by doing find, then type in your component that you want to put, such as resistor. Okay, then insert to schematic and put here. Example like this. So if you want to make it, you want to use the same component, another in another time, you can put as add to favorite. So the passive resistor has been added to favorite list. So next time you just click the favorite button and you can go to click the resistor and insert to schematic. So done. So next, how to connect the wires. If you want to remove, just click the component until the blue color, then simply press the delete button. So to connect the wire like this, from the resistor pin number 9 to connected with the number 1 from the according to the manual. So how you going to do is click the wire symbol, place a wire like this here, and click here, connect to number 1. So until you can see here already connected. To ensure the circuit is completely successful connected, you just click file and check schematic for netlist. No error or warning found. So that means the circuit is good to go. So next is you can also change the ID of the each component. Like this resistor, I can change to R1 example. So here R1. So same goes to another component. And other than that, like this, the symbol we have to identify first. Like this, normally open switch. This one crystal. This one polarized capacitor. This one voltage regulator. This one ground. And VCC is our supply. Suppose here connector, this wire should go to ground. So go to component and library, go to library symbol, click ground, set to schematic. So it will located here in the middle. So change to your desired location. So here already connected. See the symbol is dot, and same goes to our supply. Example for power supply. For VCC, go to component, library symbol, and supply VCC. So insert to schematic, put the at the location. So make sure you untick this hide the name. So it will uh, here the name is power. So let's say you want to change to VCC, just double click and name it as VCC, then click OK. Other than that, you can change to orientation or the height of the name. Okay, that's all. I think thank you.
Next, we need to add any of components that we want. So we click it here, and then we find, for example, we want to find the capacitor. So first we add to fabric, and then we click at the capacitor and insert into schematic. So this is the added component. For example, we put it here. So this is the additional component that we want to put in the circuit. Next is we want to change the value of the component. So for example, at this component, which is 10 microfarad, we can change it into, for example, into 20 microfarad. So we change it in here at the part name. For example, 20 microfarad. So okay. So the component now is 20 microfarad.
Okay, so what are the effects if our schematic is not connected to ground or supply? First, the user will find the diagram unclear as a result of this effect, because the user cannot tell which wire hold the supply input and which wire hold the ground without supply and ground connected. And then, since there is no power source, the circuit cannot run. So for example, I delete this power source and the ground. Then I try to check for the netlist error. It will appear not properly connected at both ends. Okay. So also, when exporting a schematic to a PCB, the hole and connection for the power supply and ground will not appear on the PCB layout.